Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today guys, we are playing what is currently one of my favorite mobile games, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Let's hop in. So what we're looking at right now is actually the PvP Duel Arena. Yes, you can duel other live people. It's awesome, which we're going to be doing in just a moment, but I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things first, like the deck I'm running, and basically why I'm hopping into the game today. If we go to the left, it's our dual skull as well as our gate here, which allows us to fight other legendary duelists, which are basically characters that you guys know from the show. If we go back over here, that's back to our PvP. Right here is where you can actually go buy card packs and open like virtual card packs if you ever played another card game similar to that. And then over here is where we can build out and structure our deck. So I'm going to get back to the PvP area first. I'm going to click on Kaiba down here. Now you can use other characters, which is pretty awesome, and that does affect the leader skill that you have. So there's Joey, Mai, and then Taya over here as well. Now I haven't hardly used Mai and Taya, so I don't actually have their leader skills unlocked. We'll talk about that once I actually hop into the game, but let me click on Kaiba's deck up here really fast. I'm going to click on this. So what I'm running today is a Red Eyes, it is Red Eyes Dragon, but it's a Red Eyes Zombie Dragon deck. So there's a lot of synergy between Gazuki right here, which allows me to send a zombie card to the graveyard. And of course, this right here is a Red Eyes zombie card. So I'm going to send that to the graveyard, and then the synergy here all comes full circle with the Red Eyes Spirit, which allows me to play this down, this trap card down, and summon a Red Eyes monster from my graveyard. So we'll talk about it more once we actually hop in and talk about more about the synergy. But you guys can pause this if you want to try and build out this exact deck that I'm running that you're about to see in action. And there's the leader skill I'm running, Peak Performance, which allows my Winged Beast and dragons to get a attack and defense boost. Again, we'll talk more once we hop in. Joey's leader skill right now is Fields of the Warriors, so there is a benefit to running different characters depending on which deck you're going to run. Now, a huge part of why I'm hopping in today, two reasons, well, a few reasons actually. One being, this is a sponsored video, so huge shout out to our friends over at Konami for sponsoring today's video. But I've had this game downloaded for quite some time, and I hopped in because of this right here, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which is a huge expansion, bringing basically a ton of new story content, a ton of new heroes to play. As of right now, all I have is Jaden unlocked, but a lot of the heroes you would expect to be in the game are there, as well as a bunch of new structured decks you can build out because a ton of new cards as well. So just a huge expansion via Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And because of that, they're doing a ton of brand new login bonuses. Also just hit 55 million downloads, so there's a lot of bonuses to be had here. Free cards, free like premium currency. Like I currently have quite a few gems saved up. So anyways, oh, I don't actually want to use Jaden. Let me hop back over here. Let me select, change series, change back to the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're going to be using my Kaiba. So there will be a link down below in the description. You guys can download the game from the App Store if you guys want to join in and play the game with me. But I think that's everything to say before we hop in right now to an actual PvP duel. Let's do the thing. I just want to go ahead and throw this out there. This channel, which you guys may not know because a lot of it is gone now, but actually started out as a Hearthstone channel. And I have a big background in card games. I played a decent amount of Magic. I never really got to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because my friends and I collected Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon and the Dragon Ball Z TCG cards, but no one ever really wanted to play it. So we just like all collected the cards, but no one ever actually wanted to sit down and play any of them. Anyways, ooh, that's a pretty good start. I'm gonna be real with you guys. That is a pretty good start for me. Now, if you look out here on the field, it's his turn, so we're gonna talk. We have a field spell going, which is my Peak Performance leader skill, which is what puts that out there. Increase the attack and defense of all dragon, winged beast, and thunder type monsters by 200 points. Now, something you might notice that's different about Duel Links right now than what you may know if you know Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you don't, that's the kind of the cool thing of Duel School being in here, because it's been so long since I played Duel School, and playing the single player helped me learn the game a lot better. Throwing a lot of face down cards over there. We have no idea what his deck is because literally everything is face down right now. But how my deck is going to work, I'll explain that in just a second, but I did want to say here, you'll notice the life points are at 4,000 instead of 8,000, the standard Yu-Gi-Oh! Life points pool. Let's see, let's put our Gazuki out there, and then we'll go ahead and we'll place an enemy controller, which I'll explain all this in just a sec, and because we are on a timed phase as well, and I'll go ahead and put this out there face down as well, because it's also kind of mind games, guys. It's a bit of mind games here, and I'll go ahead and I'll use cards of the redstone because we want to draw some cards, so we'll activate our spell here. And that's going to allow us to discard this, which is actually something we want to do. So we're going to put that in our graveyard. he is now getting to choose if he wants to do anything against that. We're going to send one from our actual deck to the graveyard as well. I'm going to go ahead and send another one of those over there. And then we should... Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, wait. That was fine. That was fine. That was actually something we could choose to do. And I'm going to throw Rising Energy down as well. Set. So we have all of our trap spells ready to go. I don't actually need to activate this guy's effect, but how this would work is, and I've not pulled one yet, but I need a Red Eye Spirit Link, but I can use this guy to send a card, which you've already done, so we're good, but I can use this guy. You can send one zombie-type monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then if this particular monster is sent to the graveyard, you can banish one zombie-type monster from your graveyard, except Gazuki, and then special summon one zombie-type monster from your hand. Now, I don't need to activate that. I'm going to go ahead and go into the battle phase, and because he has no idea that I actually have my Rising Energy over there, I'm going to actually attack. We're going to see what happens here. Okay, so he's just going to let that die, which may not have been good for me. So, that kind of sucks. Okay, we will now in turn. That was not great, but we'll hopefully survive this. We're about to find out. Now we will be at least doing probably one more duel in today's video, and I definitely hope that I pull a Red Eye's Spirit Link. That's what we're hoping for here. Let's pull this. Cards of the Redstone. That works. That works too, to be honest with you. Oh, because I have all of mine out there. I literally... Oh no. And he doesn't have anything over there. Now, luckily for me, I can use enemy controller when I need to, and that can kind of save me here. What enemy controller does is target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change that target's battle position, so if he's in the attack phase, I can turn him to defense phase so he can't attack with him, or I can tribute one of my monsters and then target a face-up monster that my opponent controls and take control of that monster for the time being. So if something crazy were to happen, I could save my butt here. But we're going to change to battle. Actually, we're just going to in-turn because there's nothing I can really do right now because he has no monsters on the field either. So there's not a whole lot I can do, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're sitting pretty good right now. We need to draw like... Well, we'll just wait. I actually don't want to do anything just yet, so no, we'll not do anything just yet. But I'm going to use my enemy controller because I do need to free up that spot on the board. Actually, depending on how long this match takes, this might be the only one. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this. Sorry about you. We're going to actually... Well, I can't tribute one monster, so we'll have to just do this. Confirm. And we're going to see what he does. He has 3 face-down cards. He could literally do anything right now. Anything. Guys, while we're waiting on him to do the thing here, if you're new here, consider subscribing. You guys are enjoying today's video. For something different here on the channel, consider hitting that like button. Alright. Come on. Do your thing. Yo, he quit! He surrendered! Alright guys, let me get loaded back up into another match, and let's take someone else on here today. Alright, while our duel is loading, I do also want to note, which I mentioned it a little bit, but they have 55 million downloads, a lot of login stuff happening right now, a lot of free stuff that is like premium content. Dragonstones, if you will, for those of you that are here from the Dokkan side of things. They're basically giving out for free right now. You can actually select some URs that you want, SRs, and from a good, like, actual pull of cards. And you can build a really good deck without, like, any investment right now in the game as far as, like, actual real-world money, which is pretty awesome and a good reason to actually hop in. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is actually throw this out. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with how Yu-Gi-Oh works, anything 4-star and below you can summon on its own, so like how I threw that out there. And just for now, the Rising Energy is a good card to have out there as a trap card. What this actually does for me is I discard one of my cards, which that part kind of sucks, but it's totally worth because I can then target one face-up monster on the field and I can make it gain 1500 attack. So my dragon right now, if I use that, which is a trap card, but if I use that, he would have 3500 attack. And I don't mind actually, well, I don't actually need that yet. So, and I already have a trap card out there for the whole mind games kind of aspect of the game. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that one out there and leave this in my hand. That way I don't run into an issue of not not being able to place a card out there. Hopefully I can show you guys the synergy between Gazuki and the Red Eye Spirit Link in this particular duel, but we're gonna have to wait and we'll see here. We're beating him with attack right now. Depends on what he does. I don't care about that. Can't imagine he's gonna actually attack me right now. We're gonna do a lot of damage if he doesn't play something else out there. He's going to... Oh, that punk. No, I don't want to target that. No. Dang, he's about to do 2,000 life points. So he just used his enemy controller differently from how I did. No, we don't want to. Now, I could use that right now and technically give that dragon more damage, but we do not want to do that. Man. Okay. Now give me back my card. Okay. Thank you. Dude, he has nothing. He can we win. We literally win right now, by the way. So I'm not gonna get to show you guys the synergy of this deck, but that's honestly fine because I'm gonna get to show you guys me winning right now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and activate this effect right here, right now. We're gonna discard this dude, which is fine, and we're gonna give this guy a ton of more attack. Let's go ahead, let's change to our battle phase, and let's do 3,500 direct damage to his face, and we win. Once by surrender, which by the way, as you guys saw, yes, you can surrender in this. So if you get into a sticky situation and you don't feel like completing it, you can surrender. But we won once by surrender, and then that one by probably, he just didn't get a good draw, which will also happen because this is a card game. Oh my gosh, there you go, guys. That has been today's Duel Links video. As I said earlier, if you were enjoying this, or if you did enjoy today's video, consider hitting that like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Yet again, this was a sponsored video, so a huge shout out to Konami for sponsoring today's video. And also, there is a link to go download the app if you guys want to join in and do some duels. You can click that and you can go download the app for yourselves. Guys, that's been today's video. Guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix signing off, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.